Hey Virgo, and welcome to July. Thank you for joining me, guys. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. This is a general reading for the sign of Virgo. Welcome cross watchers, you're more than welcome here. Check out your Rising and Moon sign for an overall picture. But I'm going to be reading here the star signs that get the most views. And as we go with the channel, it's going to be more in depth. Okay, so if you want to see more of my work, I'm a medium first and a reader second, then subscribe and like the video. Thank you so much, guys. And I'm going to be pulling a card from the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck for your spiritual guidance this month as well. So Virgo, yeah, I kind of was feeling that you were a little overwhelmed, exhausted about something, too many mind games with someone, too many people coming at you with all different ideas, but no one really has a solution. Coming at you with ideas that are just exhausting you, or someone, an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra made you just exhausting you by the way that they talk to you or manipulate within their talking. No one's giving you a real straight answer on things, and you're kind of getting tired of the games. Some of you, not all of you. Let's jump into it, shall we? So you've definitely walked away from anything that has not served you in the past. Wow. Okay, some of you are sitting in the middle of a cycle change. Some of you are really needing to make a serious judgment call where someone is concerned about future, where you're going, where you're headed. Some of you are feeling very restricted, needing to get a break of some kind or wanting to break away in some kind. That's the Six of Swords. That's number 10 on our cross. And the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. Whew. I do feel like Mercury retrograde could be a little bit rough for you at the minute, or has been rough for you. Well, it's your ruling planet. So therefore, there's going to be some tension. There's going to be some awakenings and some epiphanies. I'm hearing that you should bide your time on a conversation that's going to be very in-depth. It will be worth the wait. Maybe it's this person, an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra that you've been communicating with, that they're not understanding you, that they're not hearing you. Now, if this is a Gemini that you've been dealing with, both of you have your ruling planet in reverse. So therefore, the communication is going to be completely off. Nobody's going to win the argument, agree to disagree, and move forward. With the 10 of Swords that crosses the reading here, it crosses the Strength card in reverse. Some of you feel like you don't know how to begin again. Some of you feel very unsupported in a relationship. Some of you feel very unsupported in a workplace. You're kind of over whatever 10-year cycle this has been, either in work or a relationship. Some of you are really over it. Someone from your past may tap on the door as well, start an argument with you over nothing, or they may want something from you. They may be coming towards you with a "you owe me," or "here's a new legal letter." Don't know why I'm getting legal letter for past here, but some of you may be served that legal letter where someone is concerned for child support or something that was unknown. You need to be careful of somebody who is got a wrong intent here as well. With the 3 of Swords that's in reverse, I feel that some of you are now ready to perhaps look for love again, perhaps start a new relationship, but you're being very slow in what you're doing and how you're getting yourself into that union. Others of you are sitting in the foundation waiting to have that conversation that needs to be very clear and clean cut so that you can now move forward in your path. You are over anybody that is not being straight with you. You are over anybody that is not telling you the truth, that's not got your best interest, that's not in your favor in some way. And you're looking at the whole picture here. There's a lot of swords here, a lot of mind stuff going on. You may have had some mind games with somebody as well. You're no longer going to be in competition mode with anybody. What's coming in for you is the 7 of Wands in reverse. So some of you are wanting to stay out of conflict. You're not wanting to be around people that are dramatic. You're not wanting to be around people that are competitive against you, or you're not going to compete for someone's love. You're not going to compete for someone's opinion or affection. You are over trying to please people, some of you. A judgment call really needs to be made here of where your path is going. This is major arcana. This is apart from the strength card, this is the second major arcana out. It's really important that you are putting yourself in alignment with what it is that you're going forward in. You may have some upsets with an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra this month. Someone who keeps you restricted, someone who keeps you out of the loop. There's an intuition going on here as well. You understand that there's something going on with this person, but they're not confessing or they're not telling you. You know there's a bigger picture to their story. Whatever it is that you find restricting this month as well, Virgo, you're going to really free yourself from it. You definitely have had enough of being wound up in people's dramas. You're hoping that you are not going to be in those situations again. You've had enough of traumatic things. You've had enough of toxic people, people letting you down, people that are conflicting with their words, liars, cheats, those sorts of things. For those of you who are single and looking, this is an opportunity for you to take your time, perhaps with a fire sign, Leo in particular. But I feel that some of you have been looking for someone to be supportive and you haven't yet found that. So take your time if you are single. The Ace of Swords as the overall outcome card here is basically letting me know that there are new beginnings here. You're cutting away what doesn't serve you. You're really clearing the way with your communication. You're moving forward in the truth. You're wanting to live things in truth at the moment. And when Mercury goes direct on the 12th, you're definitely going to see people for what they really are. And anyone that's been trying to pull the wool over your eyes, start an argument, be fake, they're going to show their true colors. And you're going to be prepared for that. They are preparing you for that. So I'm going to get some clarifiers here and we're going to see what more messages are coming in for you. Yeah, there's an apology that's coming from someone, possibly a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, that has no substance. It's like sorry, not sorry. Okay, we've got the Queen of Wands sitting here where the Strength card is concerned. So you know that you need to face this problem. You know that you need to be the change in your own world. But you are conflicted about the hurt that someone has given you. You may be conflicted over a relationship with an Aries that you've had that was very conflicting, very hurtful to you. This person may have been your world at one point or you theirs, but you've had to sever this connection or they've severed it with you for whatever reason. Yeah. Clarifying the challenge, which is the Ten of Swords, is the Six of Cups. So this person you may have children with, you may have had a very long-term relationship with. You are rebuilding this relationship in some way. You're definitely communicating a lot better. The toxicity is not there. You're definitely learning to appreciate each other's reason for being in your life, especially if there's children concerned. You are being amicable. You are trying to, understand this person. You may be learning from someone from the past as well, which you're quite conflicted about. Someone is very conflicted about a past being not what it was. Someone has made up something and now you've got the truth. It could be very hurtful. You may have never really had this epiphany or awakening before, and now it's suddenly here, and you're quite concerned about why you weren't told something, why something wasn't said, why someone treated you that way. This could also be a friendship of a long standing that you've had enough of, that you've grown apart from. You're challenged here because you may have been childhood friends and you just have nothing more in common. The journey is over. Difficult times for you to be severing from long-term friendships, but it's necessary for some of you to grow. Clarifying the Seven of Wands in reverse is the Death card, Scorpio energy. You guys are not going to go into any kind of battle with anybody. You're not standing up for yourself anymore. You've retransformed yourself, Virgo, to have what you want, to go where you want to go. There's also a death of a cycle here as well for some of you who have been in competitive mode, perhaps at work or with someone in a workplace. A lot of you are leaving that and doing your own thing. So the joke's on them in a way for some of you who are rebuilding your life. Clarifying the Judgment, we have the King of Wands, the King of Rods, King of Wands, Aries energy. So you're definitely taking on board what decision you want to make for your own path, where you want to go. If you are involved in creative projects or creative people, you are now really working together to make a final decision on something. This could be a project, a launch, a product launch, something like that. But you're definitely working in unison with the decisions that you've made. You're taking the responsibilities of the fresh starts very seriously and needing to do so. High Priestess is here. Cancer energy, the moon energy, sitting and waiting. And this is what I mean by using your intuition in this Mercury retrograde period. To wait, to see, to listen. You may have an intuition about someone who's younger than you, where they're playing games or they're telling lies, or they are not who they say they are. They could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. The High Priestess sits and waits until she finds out the whole truth. Some of you are doing that. She's also the highest card in the tarot. So whatever secret someone's had from you, you're definitely going to realize what that was about, or you're going to have an enlightenment. The High Priestess is also a very spiritual card, which encourages you to go on soul level, encourages you to look within and stay silent in your processing of transformation as well. So some of you are doing that. Restrictions where your friendships. Some of you are hoping that the reconciliation you gave to a friend is worth it. Others of you are releasing friends at this time. Some of you just feel that you've outgrown each other. Some of you feel that there's a no hope situation here. It needs to be severed. We need to go our separate ways. Others of you are conflicted about a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This person is very emotional with their way that they treat you. You're uncertain of their energy towards you sometimes. You're uncertain of what their intentions are sometimes, and that baffles you. This person baffles you. The Six of Swords energy, you guys are just needing a break. And I know that Mercury retrograde was possibly very hard for you at this time. You're needing to get out of those stormy waters, move forward, take those breaks, rejuvenate, and definitely let go. Take the lessons with you. I see you walking away from someone who has no substance in an apology. Taking that new beginning, the Ace of Rods, off on a new path, wanting something different. Some of you may be looking at your location where you're living. Some of you are going to have a complete sea change. Movement overseas, interstate, obviously when you can move. You are planting those seeds for change. And some of you have needed to do that for a long time. You've been contemplating it. And bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor energy. Mars is a big player this month as well. The Emperor energy of wisdom, stability, looking out for self, looking after self. You may also be very connected to a Aryan, or you're building plans with them. You are looking at the structure of your relationships at this time. You're looking at the structure of your businesses. It is Taurus and Capricorn big players this month. So therefore you are more than likely looking at your foundations, your stabilities, your securities. Where it is you want to grow, where it is that you need to leave, where it is that is secure, where it is that needs to go. Let's see who you're going to be dealing with generally this month. If you would like a private reading, the information is in the description box below. And I read all week, so you just need to email me and we'll set up your consultation. Who are Virgo going to be dealing with in the month of July? Who are Virgo going to be dealing with in the month of July? Be careful of indecisive people. Be careful of people who are full of it or have shown you a certain way of being and changed their mask a lot. Okay, be careful of that. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. People who are indecisive. People who wind you up, make you feel restricted. Make sure that those apologies have substance. The World card. You may be connecting with people at a distance. You may be meeting someone at a distance. And the Three of Cups is the bottom of the deck here. So definitely your friendships New relationships. Manifesting new relationships at this time. Take your time, Virgo. Especially those of you who are out of a relationship that's been toxic. The Two of Pentacles, someone who is very indecisive. You may also be helping somebody with their finances, or you may be called upon as a counsel. You may be called upon to fix someone's finances this month, or someone may lend money from you. Make sure that they return it. Okay? And if you're going to lend any money, make sure it's after Mercury retrograde, because you will not see it if you don't. Whatever it is that you are restricted with, someone that's playing mind games, someone that makes you feel like you can't be yourself, someone that makes you feel that you're on eggshells, someone that makes you feel that you are not enough, release them. Release them. Take the blindfold off, see the situation for what it is. You may be dealing with a Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or just people with conflicted views, conflicted conversation. The conversations do not add up. You know, someone's story doesn't add up. Emotional time, we have Cancer, Pisces energy here for me, but it is a water sign. So you may be very emotional by someone's apology, or they may be emotional to you by giving the apology. But make sure there's a substance, because this card indicates to me that she's thinking about something else. She wants what she wants, but she also has an ulterior motive here. And it is Pisces energy. It sounds a little bit fishy. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. Keep that in mind. The World card, manifestation for some of you as well. I want to say law of attraction for some of you as well. Foreign opportunities. You're looking at people at a distance. Some of you have distanced yourself from people. You're looking at what your world is now, how it fits, who fits in it, what you want in it. You may be dealing with Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and looking at those relationships as they present. Whether you're going to leave them in your path is yet to be seen. If you're single and dating, you may have a few people that you are connecting with, but I feel like there's one person that's very strong for you, but they may live at a distance from you, either overseas or across the country, and you really have an energetic pull with them. So I do feel that that is the relationship that one of you is going to go more towards rather than the local dating. I don't know who that's for. And the Three of Cups is making sure that your collaborations this month are solid. Making sure that everyone's on the same page. You may be dealing with 3 sisters, 3 girlfriends. For those of you who are the player type, let's not do that this month. Especially with Mercury in retrograde, you'll get caught out. And I feel like communication with others, you'll need to communicate, you'll want to communicate, you'll want to be knowing things, you'll want to be knowing what the answers are from people. Whether you're going to get the answers, Virgo, to the way that you want them, that's yet to be seen. But a lot of you are going to be very much networking around people that are going to give you a lot of things for you to think about. And that's why with this Page of Cups energy, it's going to be a little emotional for some of you to be coming to the conclusions that are good for self. So make sure that you are in alignment with yourself, because your decision making may be a little bit clouded with people who like to play games in a Mercury retrograde. I personally don't know who they are. I don't know who would want to play games in a Mercury retrograde, but okay. Let's get your daily crystal inspiration, shall we? And see what crystal would be great for you. Surround yourself with it. What you need to bring in, release, remove, call in, or sit with. For those of you who are crystal savvy. Virgo, please. Thank you so much, Virgo. Whoa, that one is definitely out there. Let's see if there's any more. Any more for Virgo for July, please. Any more for Virgo for July? Virgo. Virgo. There it is. Black tourmaline. Yes, now. Black tourmaline is my favorite of the crystals ever. You need to protect your energy at this time with so many snakes in the grass here that you have. You need to protect your energy, especially with Mercury retrograde here as well. You're like an open door to some people who like to play games with you. Black tourmaline is the best stone. I wear it daily. This will actually stop and prevent people from coming into your aura and taking away your energy. It's also a great protection stone against people who are of negative energy or negative influence. So protect your energy this month, Virgo. Very important. Otherwise, you will end up drawn out. You'll end up with that Four of Swords feeling. And another crystal which is great for you is fluorite. Find peace within. So you are the hermit this month. You are the soul searcher this month. You are wanting to bring in that tranquility this month. And these two crystals are going to be able to help you forward dramatically. Okay? If it's not your circus, it's not your monkeys. Stay out of anything that doesn't involve you personally or is not going to matter in 5 years. If it's not going to matter in 5 years, don't waste 5 minutes on it. That's a great quote. Guys, I'm wishing you an absolutely wonderful July. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I will be making videos longer as I have subscriptions, and I hope that you've enjoyed the video today. Thank you for coming along and your time today. Have a great time ahead.